Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hello. Hello. Happy Monday.
I think Mark found the buttons again.
Found them all again.
You gotta hide them better.
We're taking away his toys, folks. He's gonna get nothing but a keyboard. Just one screen, one keyboard. What in the heck?
What an amazing Monday, folks. Amazing. Right, Andrea?
It seriously is. If you say anything about you're not in school and I am, I'll kick you from here. I can reach you from here, you know. Oh my gosh. Do you know how much I got to hear about that? Hey, I did meet one person who has a daughter whose school doesn't finish till Thursday. So we're only one day longer than the whole rest of the freaking state. So
once we get into some dialogue here, I'm going to do some research and find out if there's other schools that go longer than this.
Well, that one school, they had snow days. So
yeah.
So did we, but we had this e-learning stuff.
Was your air conditioner working today?
Oh, my room was pretty cool, but they had those big old fans in the hallways when I walked in this morning, and I was thinking we wouldn't have air. My room was cool. I can't complain.
That was a funny tactic used in our building, not that we have. So we share. I'm gonna call our building a co-op, only in the fact that we provide services for another institution where I'm at.
School services, you mean? Like school
yes.
services?
Yeah, okay. School services. So our admin team is up in a wing that is apparently the AC hasn't been working at all. So one of them brought in one of those gigantic farm fans and put it at the end of the tunnel or the hallway, not the tunnel, but the
big
hallway.
Barn fan? A barn fan.
Yes, which is right in front of this institution's admin team.
I love it.
So this fan is just blowing the whole day, just absolutely. Somehow they figured out how to get the air conditioning working in that part of the building. I don't know what. That is called a passive aggressive solution. Proactively involved for someone else to get their head out of their back end.
I know that I would like to. I'm gonna throw this out there, all y'all, because y'all.
Where are you from?
Y'all is total non-gender. Is my new favorite word. Y'all can't offend anyone because that's all encompassing.
It is.
There has to be like, I bet there's just a crap ton. Excuse me, because that's not the real words I would use. But school's still in session. A whole crap ton of people that work in administrative buildings that probably have air conditioning in the summer and heat in the winter, and that just works. But why is it that schools who not only are filled with, I don't know, 35, 40 people in one room, but they're teenagers, little teenagers that stink to high heaven. Sorry. They play. I'm not hating it. I subbed for sixth graders smell worse than eighth graders.
Well, sixth graders are in that transition. I remember when I had Phi-Ed with a sixth grader. They're in that transition of being a dopey little bobble-headed kid into growing into before sixth grade, they're still on the leash, so to speak. Mommy and daddy washes behind the ears, at least snaps the fingers, saying shower at least 3 times a week. And when you become a sixth grader, this is where parents think that they're like, okay, go explore the world. You're becoming grown. And they got their heads are bigger than their bodies, so they're running around and they got their sweat going.
Makes them sweaty, yeah.
They're sitting in Phi-Ed doing their stretches, still farting in the air and just picking their noses. And that's a sixth grader. I mean, seventh grade, you become cool.
No.
Cool is you're starting to learn at least. You found the axe, so you can spray the axe and
in the hallways and everywhere.
Yeah. And whatever stripper juice is cheap at Walmart.
No. Okay, seventh grade, yeah. Eighth grade, it's all Bath and Body Works, and it's all the varieties of all. It's like when you go in the store, you walk in the store, you can't smell anything because there's 2,000 smells coming at you.
And they're the cool kids. They're the cool kids in the building because they are the top of the middle school building.
Yeah.
Until the rude awakening of becoming a ninth grader, and then you become a sixth grader all over again. Oh. And you're the stinky kid at school. And
I think I came down pretty hard. So I know like these eighth graders were fifth graders so our middle school is 5 through 8. And so they came into middle school and they didn't stay and they didn't learn a thing really about being in a school. And then we were home for a year. Well, we went like 2 days a week towards the end of the year in what do you call those things? Those little groups of people that cohorts.
Classrooms. Oh, my bad.
Cohort, yeah. There he is, listening from Austin.
Had to do it until you fix your screen, brother. This is and every time we show this, everyone has to donate money to the Chatto Foundation.
Minimum $22.
That's why he does it. So
yep, he's cute. But no, serious.
Oh, back to serious. Sorry,
you're trying to interrupt me to disrupt my train of thought. I came down hard. So all parents of Hastings, Minnesota, 8th graders, I tried to instill the fear of failing and looking dumb. And your kids aren't dumb, but some of the decisions are like failing 8th grade. Who fails? We give you sentence starters in 8th grade here, and you still can't write a paper.
I don't think you should advertise this.
I just said that. So I came down really, really hard today because today's the day. I had kids turning in papers today. I'm like, you don't even have Chromebooks. You don't even have Chromebooks.
Oh, I suppose you still got a week of school. Yeah.
I suppose I don't have a week of school. I have tomorrow. Then we have
tomorrow's the last day. Oh man, I got to work all summer.
Landon will be fine. You got to work all summer. You make way more money than us. It's okay.
You should do some on-the-job training with Landon. I remember.
That's
And I
fine.
can't even tell you what grade I was in. I was in grade school, and my scout leader had an HVAC company, and he paid us in Susan B. Anthony dollars to come and put ductwork together for him. And I guarantee you were in grade school, because we weren't smart enough to know that is not a job you really don't want to do. But
Did you get your hammer and your earmuff challenge completed in Scouts?
I would be interested to find out what the difference, because he used to set the ductwork up completely, where he would lay out the tin, he would glue the insulation to the inside. We did the whole process. Then there was a special hammer that had a magnet on it that you would pound through, and the little nail thing would grip the side of I'm sure that all is automated now, or somewhat automated now, but
Just welded now. You got a little electronic welder with a magnet, and you stick the pin on there, and so when you glue the insulation down, you just shove the pin through the insulation and push a button, and it's done.
sure. We had a hand crank lift that we would go up, and we would set all. Yeah, he had us running around the tops of those rafters like little Wyoming jackalopes. That's how it works. But
Jackalope.
can you add? So is that? I mean, maybe this is tasteless. I've never said anything tasteless before, so this will be the first time. You use the word y'all. Can we add that as like our pronoun? Y'all. I'm a y'all.
I'm gonna start putting in for my pronoun.
It's an actual word. You got to look in the Southern dictionary, not in the Northern dictionary.
Okay, so listen.
It means you all, which you all say up there, but down here we all say y'all.
But there's different things. There's like yut too, and I don't know. I was watching a what do you call those things? The new technology, a reel or a TikTok.
Oh.
And they were talking about yut. You can yut, and yut is shorter for y'all as well. Yut.
No, I think y'all is the short version of it. That's all.
There's yut. Come on.
This is for you. My mom asked, then for the theys of the world, do you have to say y'alls?
No, it's not. All is plural already. It's you all, not you alls. Yeah, I don't say you alls. It's y'all.
Yeah.
Well, some of my uncles say use, so use, guys.
Well, then if they started using it, they would have to say y'alls.
I suppose there was a whole lot of hillbilly hoedown going down this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all was listening to some outlaw country?
Do you know anything about Beauty and the Beast?
Who's the beast?
Oh, I dare you to ask that question.
You're the one that said it. I didn't say it.
1-800-FAITH. Peterson said.
Peter did not say. You said Beauty and the Beast.
He said, "Who's the beast?" They're out catching fish. It was awesome. I gotta say this real quick in case he doesn't stay long, but if Todd Grew is out there watching, I want to thank Todd for the heads up on fishing, and that was on I don't get that many messages, Todd, so you're my second message, and that was 2 days ago already. How do you feel about that? You'll be at Trappers at 9:30 to start showing up at about 10. Is showing up and setting up, is that just we're here and then the boats just come and then we help people?
Talking about Eichmann.
I know. Okay, there he is. He's a Facebook user, Todd. And that is on shoot. We have the date later in the show sheet. My mouse quit working again.
This is a little bit of a random, just from the side.
Stop. Todd is here. Todd is Wounded Warriors.
You get it.
10 June.
Yes, thank you. This weekend. See, I'm not done with school yet, in case y'all didn't catch that. So naturally, y'all came right out of there. In case y'all didn't catch that. And so I don't even know what the date is on Saturday, but I will be there bright and early.
Do you know what that means, bright and early? When
It's 4 hours away.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
4 hours for you, 3 hours for me, and you have
I'm
a
not
whole
here,
bunch of
sorry,
other
yes.
plans to get up there too.
What are you talking about?
Well, you want a boat up there, you said.
I don't know, maybe. Currently, my boat is on a honeymoon, so I don't know if I have a boat.
All right.
I know we got to talk. I might have to go get it Friday.
Well,
So
you can buy a
Apparently.
boat.
Well,
You
yeah,
can buy a boat.
I've been waiting for Gabe to show up. He's not here, so let me tell you.
it's hard to start a show without Gabe
I
Wren
know.
with
16 minutes in, Gabe, we're here with our debrief, our weekly debrief, to let you know what we've been up to the past couple weeks, and as well as share what others are doing to help the cause and to get their stuff done. So we had quite the intro already today. Set up at night. Oh my gosh, Todd's got it down. I knew it's down to a science. Fish and enjoy the lake when they come in. Oh my goodness. Bring cash. Can we use cash for your raffle?
Todd, this kind of helps us out if you can do it, but it's not essential, but it won't stalk you. It won't chase you. It won't do anything.
You don't know Peterson.
If you hit the StreamYard.com/Facebook thing, it will let us see you as a user instead of a Facebook user. And it only benefits us because maybe we can use your branding in the posts and stuff like that as well. So that just if you're interested, if not, this is an event, and Andrew's going to talk about this later. But
yeah,
we're here. You might as well. Can you pull that Band-Aid off?
I just love that he's already here. Yeah. Well, now my mouse is working. So we have got this event with our friends at Wounded Warriors Guide Service. It's on Leecher Lake. Oh my gosh, I need a drink. I'm sorry. I can't
It's
even
in
talk.
Walker on Leech Lake.
It's on Leech Lake at Trappers Bay. That's what I'm trying to say, in Walker. I don't have any notes, Peterson. Who did our notes for this?
Mr. Roof, Brian Roof. Good to see you, brother.
He's stalling.
Every day's a Saturday.
All right. That's for taking a veteran fishing. And Todd here, who's been helping me stutter through this, is with Wounded Warriors Guide Service. And he is, I love it. Todd, we still need to get you on the show. We do. We had Caleb, and Caleb's much appreciated. Maybe you two guys can come in together and advertise. Well, it's a little late. Right now. You'd have to come right now. Dang it. It's this weekend. But then there's the Detroit Lakes one. Do you want me to say all this stuff right now?
No, yeah, whatever you feel. If you're feeling froggy leap, you know how that works.
I'm having a hard time talking, so
we have a pretty stringent script where we follow pretty hardcore, and
you guys gave me actually my own heading with my own stuff to say. Peterson just barely interrupted, so it's awesome.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, so that's June 10th, and then August 19th, we got Chris Turner coming up from Nashville with his band to stay with us and hang and maybe fish a little bit. But Operation Got Your Back is putting on an event at on Lake Minnetonka, and then in Wayzata, which is on the lake, there is a is it going to be about a 3-hour concert with Chris Turner and the gang, and what'd they say, like from 3 to 6, I think is what the plan was. There'll be more details as they become rock solid. But that is getting a whole bunch of veterans on the lake to set some records. And so Operation Got Your Back, we've got Paul and Austin, and was Jeff the other guy that we just met? Shoot, there were some new names this last time we met them. And so we're just bringing Chris up here so he can get some music rocking on the lake. And then September 9th, we are looking at Hero Stock. What? Oh, I thought that was a date. September 9th, Hero Stock in Ashland, Nebraska. It's kind of somewhere down there by Lincoln, but I'll let you guys figure that part out. So We had you guys probably talked about this. Did we talk about this last week? Because I was a little sleepy last Monday, but we had our big Texas event in Dallas.
Do you have any coffee in you or something? It's like
Jump it. It was honey mustard pretzels. So we can I just say too, if anyone's listening, I don't have any paperwork figured out, so we'll get that shared with you how that all went down for us as well. That was fun. That was a fun time. I would like to do 3 events in 3 weeks again sometime soon. Big events, because it's fun.
I don't think it would be a problem if we didn't have our other occupational needs. But I mean, if we pulled this thing together and the rest of the world saw the value that we see in it, where I could see us doing events every weekend, to be honest with you. It takes us 3 days to recover from each one. We need a larger team to do all the media related pieces. But I mean, I do see us getting there. I mean, to throw 2 cents worth in.
Nope, I think we could. I was actually just listening to a couple podcasts last night and today. Same thing. People that have real jobs, and they were just talking about how they organize and prioritize. And I would never say one job is way more important than the other. I think my paid job and my volunteer job are of equal importance. But the paid job helps me keep a house and a car and that kind of thing. And so, yes, more people. We can only take on so much without spreading ourselves a little too thin on the event thing. But yeah, I would do.
Yeah.
All summer, every weekend, all summer.
Sounds awesome. I'd just take off for the weekends I'm on call, and that would be it.
You can do it, buddy. You'd be too tired because you have to work during the week. We gotta.
Oh yeah, this is a jab at me now.
It's not a jab.
Andrea's got to work for one more day, and I've got to work for the rest of my life.
Not a jab, brother.
Was I talking to you, Peterson, or was I talking to someone else? All you people out there who think teachers, got their summers free. And I don't know if every state has that. I know some schools go around but listen, if you spent 9.5 months straight with 30, I have a couple small classes this year. So I'm going to say 25 to 40 teenagers. And they're little. I won't even go in with littler because God bless those teachers. But imagine if you spent that every year. You just got to look forward to that in August. And tell me that you didn't want just a few summer days off to maybe straighten your brain out. And then now we got all this mental health crisis. So we got to get our hearts all straightened out.
Ridiculous.
Take some classes. I mean, really.
The crazy piece is, and I know teachers get 3 months off. I have professional development. We have organizing. We have union related stuff. If you believe in unions and stuff, and that's a whole nother conversation we'll have at another time. It actually makes my schedule more chaotic because I have to go through and see. During the school year, I know I have to be there from 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock every day. Yeah. I know that's when I'm supposed to be there. That's not where I'm supposed to be. I schedule my potty breaks. I schedule my water drinking breaks. I schedule my lunch break. Now I do miss quite a few meetings because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing the nonprofit and boom. Oh yeah, there's that meeting. Thanks for inviting me.
We got extra 2 minutes in passing time this year, so I didn't have to schedule the bathroom breaks. I kept 6 minutes.
That's 7 passing. That's 14 minutes a day, Eichmann.
I know. I get all of that. Not all in one. Yo, there's y'all. Chad Hutto. What?
Now that's a man who knows the meaning of the word y'all right there.
Chad,
I promise you.
Chad, have you heard of the Yut? The Yut? Hey, just let us know.
Yep.
I saw one of those fancy video thingerbobbers on the old telly on the other day, and there's some guy using the word Yut. So
You're
you should.
full of
The what? The yut.
Yeah. Peterson says it's short.
Apparently,
for y'all.
there's a slang word for y'all that's
What
even
is
shorter than
behind
y'all.
that? What is this world going on to? I think I saw Holly Ann might be watching as well.
I'm
Holly Ann,
glad we are so finished. That's where's my ascot? I need to put my ascot on.
what?
Ooh,
Hey, nice ass, Scott.
who's Scott?
I saw that on the Scooby-Doo movie. You know, they put innuendos in there for adults, and I caught that one.
Freddie wore the ascot. Well, I'm wearing this ascot these days.
You're Freddie. Yeah, Chad, check out your Urban Dictionary and see if there's a shortened version of y'all.
Yeah.
I always thought y'all was the shortened version.
And
Who
he's gonna
brought the
borrow
comedian
Peterson's.
into the picture for Pete's
Got
sake?
crunchy peanut butter hutto.
Oh, crunchy peanut butter. There he is. Gosh, I knew
Oh,
her family.
crunchy peanut butter and snow cone are in the house.
Oh no. We gotta
You
keep it
chased Todd away. I think
PG.
Todd's out there trying to figure out how to get his name on Facebook.
Hello. We already went through this once, but we'll go through it one more time. I'm not sure what page you're on or how it's going, but if you can register yourself so we can acknowledge who you are. And again, it's about branding and sharing your name out there and getting your world out there. And we want to make sure people, when you're looking for entertainment opportunities, you do get to check out some of the WeP3 related relationships, such as Chad Hutto, who is one of our favorite veteran comedians, and was down with us in Texas this last weekend, and did an amazing job.
And it was like family.
It was the whole weekend.
We need a country version of We Are Family. And Pointer Sisters are close, but
that's the country version of We Are Family.
There isn't a country version.
Oh,
so we need a country version.
Very good.
I know who can make it.
We might have a couple people, right?
A little outlaw country version.
Make it an outlaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why don't we create a mash because we need the outlaw to say, give a spin of what their family is, and then what would
here we go. Here goes Peterson's brain.
Tim Anthony I sat and listened to Tim today. I went on a little excursion, trying to do a little bit better for myself. Here I thought I walked 22 miles today, and I walked 2.5, but that's okay. You don't know how to spell yet. That's the problem. Gosh, Hutto.
Could be YE, could be YA, could be Y.
Here's what I think. I think Mark is so current and up with the times that the word hasn't even hit the new urban dictionary yet. That's what
I know that my son used yeet all the time. Yeet. And I'm not sure where that comes from. I know that's a pretty common word. And then the glizzies. Glizzies is out there. You guys know what a glizzy is?
That was way more popular than I thought it was, the glizzy.
Glizzies is a hot dog. And
it's your hot dog.
Oh, so yeah, that was super after my time.
Glizzies. And so then I created a gang called the Glizzy Gobbler Gang. And that is
you don't have that artwork though, do you?
Not right now. We'll put it on. We did say yeet. Is that still Hutto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fix the problem, Hutto.
Oh.
Jeremy Daniels, good to see you, brother. Boom, boom, boom.
Look at it. It's a round of applause.
Round of applause. Boom. And we haven't even taken time to explain why we are even here. We're just not here aimlessly speaking nonsense. Granted, most of it is aimlessly speaking nonsense. This is our weekly debrief. We do it because we think it's funny. It's calling it a debrief. But this is where we share what the People's Patriot Project is doing across the country in our local area.
Have you eaten yeet?
We've got
Jew.
We've got comedians in the in the background here, literally comedians. Chad Hutto's here. Well, that means something like, "Have you eaten yet?" That's
Yeah,
yeet,
like this.
yeet,
You ready for it? Yeet
yeet
yet? No, Jew.
Oh my goodness, how fun is this?
I thought that was just the hill people over there in North Carolina that talked like that.
Don't be not areas.
No, I got relatives.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Developing option 3, absolutely, brother. So if you missed last night's show, I just again love the network. Love the network. Yontu. Yes, Yontu is one. That means do you all want to? Yontu.
Do y'all want to? Yeah.
So
That's Yolantu.
Yontu.
Railroad.
Oh, we put it all together, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. But last night was the show. Maybe we should call this the show of misfortune. The show of misfortune, because not one of our planned guests were able to make it to last night's show, which is we were ahead of the game. We had it. We knew it. Hey, stuff happens. Life goes. We never throw our guests under the bus. Life happens, man. This is what you get when you do a live show. And I'm going to tell you, 2 years ago when we started this and the guests couldn't show up, I was like, the guy from the Christmas Story, the dad that would, and I learned, and then working with Miss Eichmann for a couple of years, I learned that, again, it's not worth the battles all the time that I would create aimlessly and senselessly. And so we just said, you know what? We'll go with the punches. And a lot of times we do. Was that?
You still think I can't reach you from here?
So sometimes, and I only think we've had one this year. We got a shoot the poo. A shoot the poo is just us and our network and who we can invite in last moment. We had one of our guests last night was Michael Madsen, who has been working with us behind the scenes and putting together. He's with Foxhole Internet Radio Network, and he's been working to put our WeP3 Radio back up online. We've gone through 2 different platforms in just as many years, just things that aren't working out and didn't work out, and that's fine. We're good. We're golden, except we really love having our performers, our musicians out there for the world to hear. And Mr. Madsen has done a lot of research and said, you know what, you guys are the only group that's doing what you're doing, which really makes me excited because, I mean, we do us and we enjoy us and we enjoy last night. And this is totally off the subject that, Adam Jones of Feed the Heroes Foundation reaches out during the show. And everyone knows we're on at Sundays at 1800, but yet that's when they want to message us and share little snippets and stories and plan trips and stuff. I'm like, can I concentrate on the show and then we'll get back to you? And Adam is definitely family. And here's the truth. There are those that invest and we invest back. Everyone is part of the WeP3 Nation. But some invest more and some invest less, and we welcome all to come be part. Remember, WeP3 Nation is about also the 90% of the people who didn't sign the contract, who don't put boots on and head out the door in the morning to protect life, liberty, and properties. And that's okay. We need all of us. You could say it takes a village to raise a family, and I'm totally on just a side tangent now, but our network is amazing. This is what we could do because a couple of weeks ago, Michael said, "Hey, you haven't invited me on your show," and we said, "Yes, we have invited you on our show, but we're booked out until August right now." which, a month ago seemed like a long time, but now we have to get back in the books and make sure we got people invited for the future. But so one of our guests canceled early. Thank goodness. That helps. Got one of our people calling me right now, oddly enough. And that's fine. I will get back to you. So we will. I got hold of Michael right off the bat. I said, Michael, here's the chance. I mean, we don't have you booked up until August, but let's get you on this week and let's talk about the plethora of things you're doing. He is with Operation Rally Point. He's with the American Legion Post 233 of Loganville, Georgia. He's with Valkyrie Initiative. He's the founder of Not All Is Lost Radio, and then he also works with Foxhole Internet Radio on top of being his local veteran service officer for down in the Georgia area. Doesn't do much, he's just kind of hanging around. No, not true. How many? I'm sorry, and this is my challenge to all of you. And unfortunately, all of you are the people that are our general listeners, who usually are boots on the ground organizations or veteran and first responder influencers through music, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. What about the rest of us all? What are you doing? And if you're not doing something, we have opportunities for you. Back to Michael. Really excited. We had some conversations again, about getting WeP3 Radio back up in the listening world. And then we had kind of a cool conversation about artificial intelligence last night. Some people are about it. Some people definitely are not about it. I liked what one of the band members, Mr. Silkwood, last night, said, getting us to the point of convincing us that, it's just the new flavor of the moment. The Baskin and Robbins 31 flavors. We'll get through it. It's a piece. We'll learn. I think part of the reason, I remember when I was the guy that was like, wanted to have all the knowledge and technology. First guy to have a cell phone, first guy to have all. I don't want any of that stuff anymore. The VCR, remember the big laser discs that they used to have? I mean, I had to have that stuff, and I don't want any of it anymore. I can't even use my remote on my TV hardly any of the time anymore. But and then
but just think, like, the vinyls are coming back. And why did we just not keep that in the first place?
I don't know that I think they've always been here, to be honest with you. We just haven't gone and got them. I mean, what about an 8-track tape? When's the last? Are they around? I mean, someone's got them, right?
Yeah, saved them.
Who's got? Okay, I can go over to a drawer over here. Who's got a large accordion case type device full of compact discs still?
No, I got the tall stand that you slide them right in. It looks like it, they look like fans. Today's fans is what my compact disc holder looked like. And I got a cassette thing like that too. The tower of tapes. I don't know what it was called.
Does anyone still have one of like cassette tapes still? Do you still?
I got
a suitcase of 8-track tapes you'd carry around. My dad had one of those Chester Molester vans that, like, there's 5 suitcases of 8-tracks in there. I mean, I would outwear the Star Wars soundtrack. Like every 3 months, I'd have to go buy a new Star Wars 8-track because I'd wear it out.
I missed that 8-track. I think one of our cars had a deck. We probably had 3 of them, and then the cassettes came out. I don't know.
It's craziness.
My aunt had all the 8-tracks, though. I got catch up that way. Catch up like that. Me.
The suitcase. You had a suitcase to carry 8-track tapes around.
Well, they were very. You could almost. They're almost 2 of them would make the size of a toaster.
Truth. Do you think they would fit in a toaster? Like one 8-track would fit in a slicer? No,
too thick. I think it's too thick.
Too thick.
Texas toaster, probably, because they're always bigger. But
so I digress. And
really,
We're excited to have Michael Madsen in our network, and there's some other opportunities we want him to explore, hopefully, and we're excited to have him around. So, and I think he is going to be a pivotal piece in showcasing, if we're keeping you up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see that? I'm sorry. Let me let that out.
We're excited to have him part of the network, and so.
Yeah. We'll talk soon, Chad. We'll talk soon. Was that? And off he goes.
And on with the script.
Was that the end of your stuff? Shoot. I kind of got. Where's the digression happen here?
So. Last night we had as Mark alluded to earlier, we had some last minute changes to the plan.
Last minute.
And Tim Newton band stepped up, and not only did he say, "Yeah, I'll come on," he got most of his band members to come on too, and he's always ahead of the game when it comes to stuff like that. But we had Tim Newton band, most of them. We had Tim, Justin Silkwood, and Derek Dankenbridge. The drummer, Jacob Hale, wasn't there, but the other 3/4 of the band were able to make it on short notice. And we let off the night playing Man in Nashville. And Tim said he felt as if most music kind of sounded the same when he wrote this song, and he just wanted to do his thing and be different from everybody else. And that got me thinking about just be yourself. You're unique. Second, we had we played Missouri Throwdown, and this song was him showcasing what he felt like they were all about in his neck of the woods over there in Missouri, where all of y'all live at. And hey, look, if they about that life, man, like I'll go tailgate at the Kansas City game and grill up some glizzies and some hamburgers. we can make it happen. The last song, this is actually a brand new song that was released by them. The music video came out the 1st, I believe. Yeah, the 1st. And The Country Girl is the name of the song. And it's a good one if you would like to go check it out.
Well, why? We don't have to have them go check. We can have them check it out right now, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can check it out right now. Just don't go away.
This is Tim Newton with Country Girl.
you deserve. No, girl, you set my soul on fire. Hey there, country girl, you know you rock my world. Hey there, country girl. Hey there, country girl. Hey there, country girl, you know you rock my world. Hey there, country girl. Hey there, country girl.
I like that.
The sound is awesome. The guys are awesome. The fun part is, a year ago this band didn't even exist, and I mean, we definitely never will take credit for any of the pieces. We did invite Tim to come down to the WeP3 Nashville takeover, and that spurred him to put a band together. And these were people that was in his life, and they came together, and they do amazing. It's so fun to watch. And again, just a side note, if you don't know Derek Dankenbring, he was on American Idol, and I honestly, if you want to hear something unique and eclectic and different, go check out Derek Dankenbring. Now he does say that he's kind of on a hiatus right now, which is, I mean, he's removed his stuff. I'm sure he's got some stuff out there. So, but I don't want to take away from the Tim Nude band because they're amazing, and we enjoy them and having them around. Derek is just unique, and we use the word eclectic, and he's family. Some of these guys are not veterans, and they are part of the family regardless. And we full frontal receive them. I know I'm going there. If you would have seen some of the live footage of the WeP3 Nashville takeover, and not even the live footage, the post show live footage of us at the Buffalo River Resort, and just it was awesome. It was awesome.
It was very cool. I think we can. This is maybe not the right time to be asking. We can put that on our YouTube, right?
Yes, they got reels. You just got to crop it under 60 seconds.
YouTube has reels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Andrea.
I mean, heck yeah.
Welcome to the 21st century, okay?
I didn't know you did. I don't even touch YouTube.
You know, the guy was just talking about them cool little new video thingies.
Just because you're gone for a week because you're...
It's like I don't know anything. Just after a week, done forgot it all.
Oh.
Like that. I'm practicing my Southern. Fixing to talk Texas pretty soon.
Your primary shopping center will be Buc-ee's.
I'm gonna get a Buc-ee's swimsuit.
Are you gonna get a Buc-ee's swimsuit?
Yeah. Bucky the Beaver.
I wish we weren't ran ragged so often, and this is gonna sound like me whining. We had a whole shtick we were gonna do, running into Bucky's down there, and we just
There was no running anywhere. I mean,
we were out of gas, and
and there was a car show. There was 8 million people in Bucky's.
there's no such thing as a car show in Texas. It was a truck show.
It was a lowrider show.
Oh,
Right next to
at Bucky's?
yeah, so the Bucky's we went to was right next to the National NASCAR
Texas.
Association.
Texas National Speedway.
Yeah. Right next to it.
Nice.
There was a whole lot of missing teeth in that space. I mean, seats, I meant to say. I made that up, the whole thing. But we got out of our Ram truck, and there were 500,000 Jeeps right there. It's like the Jeeps were breeding in the parking lot and making baby Jeeps and stuff like that.
It made Hutto's mouth water. He was drooling.
Yeah.
Could hardly walk.
You had to get some beaver nuggets or some beaver.
Oh, yeah.
Beaver nuggets.
Salted caramel beaver nuggets. All right.
Yeah. I
That says salted caramel.
bought some fudge too, but I had to throw some away.
Andrea made our bags go overweight because she bought one box of fudge that weighed 42 pounds. I was like, what?
It was only 4 pieces.
Oh, they had like slices in there, and I'm like, oh, that's heavy. And I couldn't.
We had to pull one of those lumber carts up to take the box out of Bucky's. It was like, fudge shouldn't weigh this much, but it did.
I was at 2 checkouts, and maybe 3. We went at 3 different checkouts because I bought some stuff. But they're super, super friendly, except the last guy, like, I couldn't get past him. And I cracked a joke, and he looked at me like he didn't even hear what I said. And I was like, that's funny, dude. That was really funny. I was having none of it. Oh, and then I was trying to ask him, like, I don't know what it is. You know how you get to a store? Don't you beat me. You get to a store, and you got to wait because everybody's credit card takes forever. And then you got to wait for the receipt to print. These guys are like, whoosh, here's your receipt. Whoosh, here's your, come again soon. Whoosh. There was no slowdown. And then they sing a song when there's an aisle open.
There was so many people in there, and I'm not.
You're not a big people.
I'm
person.
trying to equate whether the people of Bucky's are above or below those that show up to Walmart, and there's more people in Bucky's than there are at Walmart. There's more people at Bucky's.
I thought you were going to compare it with the people of Walmart.
But they're usually better dressed too.
I spent like 42 minutes in front of the jerky counter, just like, hey, you know what? How come there's no free samples here? They
Yeah, just take one of each and go, man. It's like 20 different flavors.
There was and then on top of it all, so I bought some little Texas trinkets for myself. I bought my sister a cutting board. Of all things that were in Bucky's, I bought my sister a cutting board. In the shape of a pineapple. You don't find them just anywhere.
Oh, I had to tell Andrea that.
No.
Good conversation.
If you turn it upside
Pineapples
down,
are not.
if you put them upside down, then that's the.
No.
Apparently, my sister knew that one.
Go figure. That's kind of funny that you would just throw that out there.
Something about the campground, but I'm
She
gonna leave
probably welcomed. Oh, sweet! I've been wanting one of these.
Finally. I'm going to serve cheese to my friends on this.
Yeah.
With a wink.
Here's your cheese.
Here's our charcuterie board.
Is it still a thing that you got to throw your keys in a bucket and then that's how everything starts? at the charcuterie party.
Is that what you're going to call them now? Too? We are making the Urban Dictionary as we sit here. That's
Code.
yet y'all charcuterie. Boom. Pineapples.
There is a song, something like "All in the Same Boat."
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, boats. I read that as boots. I'm sorry.
I read it as
That's-
boards.
You got that. Boots. Boots.
Boats. Boats.
It's in my boat. It's in the
Gosh,
boat.
dang it. I'm sorry. And of course, everyone's like, what are you guys talking about? Well, we have
All in the
a chat
same
going
boat.
and we get
Yeah,
to
it
share
doesn't sound.
all the pieces that we don't know what we're talking
Oh.
about. And apparently I don't know how to read, which causes a little bit of a riff in the whole week. But
It just screws up the script every time. Did I have a moment? Did we get through all this music from last night? Because I don't even. Did we get through all of it? Okay.
yeah.
Were there 3 songs?
They were Man in Nashville, Missouri Throwdown, and Country Girl.
Oh, I missed Missouri Throwdown in the middle there. That's what I missed. Sorry. I did actually. That's the chunk I missed last night.
Thanks for keeping us
Yeah,
on
that's where we
track,
were
right?
talking about grilling glizzies at a tailgate.
Oh, shoot. Well, I forgot about that. Now I remember. Now I got you. We did
Which
talk
I just
about
found
that.
out what that actually meant.
I might have had a seizure. I don't know what happened.
Sparkly lights.
Oh my
Sparkly
God.
lights.
There it is.
Do you want to? That's going to be a squirrel moment for me because I wore a dress that had glitter. I should have taken a picture of my car. I wore a dress that had glitter at everybody. Did you hear me tell that story, Peterson?
No.
One of the guys from the others fishing club was at the wedding, and so the other got a text yesterday morning. Dude, I woke up with glitter all over my chest, all over my pillow, and I didn't even get within 10 feet of your.
All right. You know, glitter is the herpes of the art room. You know that, right? It never goes away. You just have it everywhere.
You had to have the robo vacuum.
Did you say he had glitter on his face? Come on,
He
Eichmann.
said he had glitter. Everyone I hugged was like, my little
How are you hugging
grandson.
people?
Wait, that's what you do at a wedding. You hug the people.
You hug, but where's their face to?
Well, that's their fault. They must have.
Short
touched my
people.
dress.
Short people. All of them short.
Oh,
Gosh dang it. We
Oh,
gotta
boy.
tighten this thing up. I don't even
Okay.
know.
does that
I
mean
need more sounds on my soundboard is what I need. 'Cause that doesn't really work. It's funny, but it's
That's kind of it.
how about a whoop?
Yeah, do it.
I don't have that one. I'll
Oh,
have to do some
I
research.
did it. Did you not hear it? I don't think anybody's even watching, so we're probably just being dorks. Just the 3
Yeah,
of
well,
us.
our half-hour show is right on time.
Well, Mark
It's
Peterson's-
probably it's probably best that they're not. If we're being honest.
Shoot, we can't keep saving these. I only made so much room in StreamYard. We gotta.
I
Okay.
know
Oh, I yanked out a whole bunch of stuff yesterday.
Jonathan did
We
it
did.
too.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Which else
I'm
we
gonna
talked
do a
about
bunch-
in a post-show conversation, but
Yeah,
do we got anything in closing?
we got a few.
You had a great week.
Hold on to your pants.
Okay.
So we got. I gotta scroll down because there's a whole lot of script left. But
It's
Can you
hard to
come and
hold
join
on to
us?
your pants in a debrief.
oh shoot, that's right. Hang on to your toes. All right, this week's guest. It says next week, but it's really this week because it's Monday already. This week's guest will be Jason Steiner. He's going to talk all about Hero Stock. He is one heck of a nice guy. I think we just had a meet and greet, and we're family. It went on for a while. And then Brandon Johnston is coming, and this guy is a comedian. Is that correct? He's a comedian. So instead of music, we're going to laugh our heinies, our debriefed heinies on.
Referred by Jen Ford.
Oh, very good. Very good. That's awesome. And so thank you, Jen, for that one. And I don't know if you guys know, but I should be okay by Sunday, but I have school Thursday and Friday yet this week, so there's gonna be a couple. I'm probably gonna go see what's in the fridge right now. I'm not gonna lie. I have some grading to do and some wine to drink, I think. So we're gonna do
Isn't there
that.
some proper 12 behind you right there?
That was in my kitchen last night.
Oh,
It's not my kitchen.
my
But
bad.
there is a little splash. I can have a little proper 12 and start that out with my wine. I don't know about that, but we'll try. Try it.
Seems like it would take over.
Does
I think
Being a Scotch and all.
I'm not
being
gonna
a
mix
bourbon
them.
guy, do you do proper 12, Jonathan?
I don't do proper 12 because I typically like to drink proper Scotch.
Oh,
No, I love
Properly.
Scotch. I have not tried proper 12 yet, but Scotch is very, very good. Love it. I like
But-
heated stuff.
so proper
Yeah.
12 is an Irish whiskey. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's Irish.
yeah.
Yes, it's Irish.
Okay.
Irish. It's
That's
Irish.
probably why I haven't tried it. I don't drink a lot of Irish, but I do like. Let's see what I can compare. Bushmills. Not a
Oh,
whole lot jumping off at me, but
Super
I'd try
smooth.
it.
Super smooth.
Jameson has been
It falls right
Jameson.
in. The proper 12 falls right in. It just
Awesome.
Uh,
don't even
what's the one that starts with a T that I went to?
Tillamook.
Tullamore do.
Yeah, Tullamore do.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I
What's,
learned something.
What's next for Bourbon Battle Buddies?
Well, we got episode 2 of the podcast just came out. The video for that podcast will be out on YouTube this Wednesday, and the following week we're gonna have episode 3 coming out. So we're just putting them out there, man. We're gonna do it every other week. We'll have a new show, new content. If you want to watch on YouTube, it'll just be on a different week than everything else. So it's exciting, man. We're gonna start doing some interviews. We're gonna have some interview shows coming out. I guess the first couple episodes are just kind of getting to know the host and co-hosts, and now we're gonna start interviewing people, and I'm super excited about it. It's been a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Can I give you, since we just talked about Irish whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
in Irish whiskey, and I can't pronounce how the real word is, but it comes from 2 words that mean the water of life. Oh my gosh. It makes so much sense now.
It's biblical now.
Water
Yeah.
of life.
Tullamore do? Is that what you're talking about?
No, just the plain old word
Just
whiskey.
Just
Oh,
whiskey.
Yep.
I think there might have been some biblical misinterpretations. Jesus might have turned water to whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Teeling. That's another one. Teeling. Yeah, there's a lot now that I'm looking.
Oh, there's a bunch. Yeah, they've been doing this for a very long time.
Is that a nickname for Jonathan Teeling?
Teeling. But that's whiskey, not bourbon.
Oh,
It's all fair. I like a old single malt pot still, all of that, and I drink it all. It's all fair game. Bourbon Battle Buddies just kind of rolled. Sounds
Yeah.
better than Whiskey Battle Buddies.
Whiskey battle buddies. I mean, the Warriors and whiskey already, so whiskey battle buddies doesn't sound bad though.
there was a
bourbon
little request during the show. Again, don't miss us this coming Sunday with we got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. Don't forget to do your Battle Buddy reach outs. It takes 36 seconds to reach to 6 of your buddies, male, female, and or they don't even have to be veterans. Just reach out to people in your life. Last night I got into a little moment of having a conversation about having regrets and sometimes letting some of those relationships slip through your fingertips. There's some goodbyes that some of us don't get to have because we didn't take the time. And I'll gladly have those conversations at another time. There was a little request that maybe we do a little Chris Turner maybe, and because I don't know how to read between boat and boot,
we're all going to be in the same boot.
crack that
Yeah.
whip.
In
Boom.
the same boot. In the same boot. Where's Doug Lane? That's probably how I say it anyway. Boot. Boot.
Boot. Yeah, I'm surprised. We'll have to reach out to Doug Lane. That's a good one to reach out to because we haven't heard from him for a while. But anything in closing, guys?
No. Peace out, Slante, all that. Slante.
We got Chris Turner with All in the Same Boat.
Sometimes it's a daily grind. It's almost enough to make you lose your mind. Just when you get a good grip, it slips right through your fingers. Finally find a little honey, then you're pulling out the stingers. Woo-hoo! We work hard to make $1 just to keep our head above water. One day we're soaking up the sun, sailing in the breeze, drinking margaritas and kicking up our feet. Then we start thinking we're sinking. We can't plug all the holes, running around in circles trying to keep our world afloat. Ain't we all in the same boat?
Yeah, you know I'm in the same boat with you, bro. Go on, slide me a paddle. Let me get downstream. I said, Lord have mercy, got us feeling like a chump. Now we're dumping all our dollars while we're crying at the pump. Clear across the nation, it's as crazy as can be. But my kinfolk know how to cope down here in Tennessee. Yeah, we're still honking, getting cold ones by the case. Ain't no inflation gonna change the way this country boy was raised. So it's just
Soaking up the sun, sailing in the breeze, drinking margaritas and kicking up our feet. Then we start thinking we're sinking. We can't plug all the holes, running around in circles trying to keep our world afloat. Ain't we all in the same boat?
Oh, come on now.
Help, we all need a little help. Love, when that water gets rough. Days, when those clouds get dark and gloomy, we're just trying to keep it all between the buoys.
Oh, look out now. Here we go.
Yeah, we're soaking up the sun, sailing in the breeze, sipping margaritas, ain't worried about a thing. And we start thinking we're sinking. We can't plug all the holes, running around in circles trying to keep our world afloat. Ain't we all in the same boat?
Come on now.
Ain't we all in the same boat?